Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. Sorry this episode came out a little later, at least a day late from when I originally planned to go up, but yeah, since I'm down to the final 2 episodes, I didn't want to kind of like rush it, or I felt it was better to delay than record when I really wasn't up to it, but yeah, now I'm ready to record the final 2 episodes. So yeah, but this is kind of like the semi-finale of the mod pack. Let's just switch back here. And I finished pretty much everything I set out to prepare, at least off camera wise. But as you might have guessed from the goals list, and oh, I probably should be sleeping now, or I can sleep now. So let's just start from the back and work our way to the front. So I completed, well, that's the end of the list. I completed most of the goals I have on this goal list, but there's a couple left that I have yet to do, and we'll be finishing them mostly this episode, or pretty much all. The main one is Rahovart. I guess that's how you pronounce it. That's like it's the Lycanite demon boss. Not like the Lycanite demon boss. It is the Lycanite demon boss. But yeah, I was saving it, and originally, it's kind of funny, because originally when I came back from my break, I wanted this, or while I was on break, I was planning to come back from my break and fight it for Halloween. Well, look how farther that took. I don't know, I think for a while now I have been planning to do it as like the semi-finale or the last like proper episode of the series, because I don't know, it's a pretty big awesome boss, and I think it would be a cool, good, or a nice semi-finale, or kind of good way to wind the series down. And the other goal is to finish the tower, which is pretty much going to be this episode too. So, yeah, but if I go here to the portal Overlook, I finished it off camera since the last episode, and we come up here, ta-da! This is now the portal Overlook. Doesn't it look beautiful? And there's a zombie somewhere out here, or under here, I don't know. But, yeah, so I have a book here that will actually take us to where we need to go later, or can. But, yeah, we have a nice little overlook down here. I decided to recede it a bit, or, yeah, so the blocks here were still natural, and yeah, but this is where I relocated the Mistcraft stuff. I almost forgot to mention that. Like, I kind of had this stuff planned out for a while, like at the portals, just like in the old base. I have the Twilight portal here, the Erebus portal here in this new design. I think I can actually just take this as I please and just... Oh, right, I forgot. That was really stupid of me. So, the thing with the new portal is... yeah, you need to put leaves down. I thought it was just back and forth, but pretty much you build it like another portal, any shape you want kind of thing, or I think it has to be similar to another portal. It has like a minimum size, but aside from that, you can kind of do like any dimensions you want. You fill it with leaves, you put that there, and ta-da, it activates. So, yeah, you might want spare, though, and a spare scepter, because I think on the other side when I went in, there wasn't anything, so, that was unfortunate. But, yeah, so I have my nether portal, the porcelain dimensions, and Mistcraft stuff here, just because it was kind of out of place in the Thaumcraft room, and the portal room, in retrospect, I probably could have fit all this stuff in the teleport room, but I said when I originally picked out this place for the base that I want to do something in this little overlook area, and, yeah, I'm glad I did something here, and if I come down here, I have my little secret exit out to the farms, so, yeah. But aside from that, and a bit of lag, I need to prepare for Rahovart, because I did kind of scout the location and get stuff ready, but I need 2 more things. Soul things. So the first thing is the soul key. This is how I activate it. It says right there, used to activate the summoning altar for a rare monster or a special event thing. So that's the first thing I need. The other thing I need, though, is this demonic soul cube, which... originally, you could not craft these Soulstones to make it, and I did change the recipe. Originally, it was all diamond blocks, but that was a bit costly, so I made it also include the demon crystals because, I don't know, it looks like, it's like based on the demon crystal texture, so it seemed fitting enough. So, yeah, I don't have the stuff, though. I meant to actually craft that, so I can just craft 4 of those real quick. But, yeah, originally, you could not craft these Soulstones, so I added in recipes in the most recent version because these are so hard to get. I killed a bunch of demons and never got one, and... yeah, I didn't want that to be what was holding back the series, or, like, have to grind hours, so I added in a very costly recipe requiring a nether star block. This is made from nether stars, and it's used to make, I think, all the soul stones, although this is the only one that leads to a boss at the moment, so... and I forget if I've already made the block or not. I did not. So, yeah, hopefully the recipe is balanced enough, or, you know, this is not really cheap, although... I killed a lot of withers, so it kind of isn't that expensive to me either. But, yeah. So, now we have the demonic soulstone, and now we can make the soul cube. And like with the Botania fight the other episode, I need to kind of grab my gear and prepare. Now, I did do a quick test in my test world of this. I did fight it like way back, but I did another quick test recently, and I think, once again, the rapier here is going to be my best weapon to use, because, it seems there is a damage cap of 25. Like, the max you can hit in each hit is 25, and wait. I can put a golden bag directly in the golden... I do not remember that being possible. Huh. Like, I think I meant to put it back in here, because this is where I usually put that sort of stuff, but, well. So, yeah. But, now I just pretty much have to prepare to fight Rahovart, and I think I more or less have all the stuff on me. And, yeah, just have to look through here. I might want to grab refilling agents, or maybe just put them in my other bag, so they're a bit easier to access if I do start to run out. But, yeah, I think I will probably just be putting this away and keeping these pouches on me. I will want, I'm not sure if wither or fire will be a thing. I probably will just use my bound armor again, because that's what I tend to use for these kind of fights. Dragon Claw is not bad to have on me. I think I can put this away, because I probably will just focus on these weapons. And, it probably won't hurt to get my tri-bow out. Because, yeah, range weapons would be nice. I don't know, I think I'll leave the crossbow and stuff in there. I should have time in the fight to grab it if needed. But then again, I think the crossbow might be a bit better than the tri-bow, so I'll grab this stuff now. But, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to do a huge, like, preparation like I did for the Botania fight if I don't have to. Still have my Sigil of Divinity, and I think I'm not going to bring out the wolf. But then again, I don't know, this is the final fight. So I think actually what I'm going to do is, I have 2 more of these eggs. What would you know? And I have 2 more familiars over here who are battle ready. They are the pig, which is kind of ready for battle. And actually, he can get armor, can he? Does the wolf even have armor? I forget if everyone did that. I feel really bad if the wolf did. Okay, he does have armor. The silverfish, I think, is my other one that I did train for combat. It just isn't hostile. But I can easily change to be hostile if I need to for this fight. But, yeah. Actually, just give me a second. I want to cut and get these guys stocked up with their proper armor and food and that sort of stuff. And also kind of sort my inventory because, yeah, this stuff is probably getting boring. Anyway, once I do that, I'll be ready to head over to fight Rahovart. And I have it pretty much just linked in the book in the Spectre, so, yeah. Okay, so I think I got everything ready. It turns out I didn't have any spare pet armor or claws, but I have all the pets here. I kind of got the potions, and my inventory sorted good enough anyway. So I think I would like to just head over and, well, that leads to the Spectre, but I also made it so the book up here leads to Spectre, just because it seemed fitting for like a portal dimension room. But I kind of just want to transport through. I know I usually cut out the Spectre stuff, but oh, well, the quarry's really using up all the power here. But, yeah. But way over here, I have a portal to Rahovart. And it goes to a kind of iconic yet unused location in the series, which is, way out here. I tried to make it, like, between my spawn base and my base in the tower, but a good enough distance that it won't interfere. So, yep, it's pretty much gonna go right into the fight. So, this is the whole structure. Just so you can kind of see it, I guess. But, I think I'd set this up right. And now I just have to use the soul key, and the battle will begin. So I think as a precaution, I'm just going to drink this super powerful potion now, and switch over to my bound armor. And now... Here we go. So, that is what we're fighting. Okay, let's see how much we can do. Okay, he's healing. He didn't do that in the test world. Okay, now he's not healing. So pretty much there's 3 phases to this fight, and I probably am very overpowered for what's intended, but you see these little spitting fireballs around these guys. Once they build to, I think it's 3 orbs, they transfer the power to him. And once he gets 5 orbs, he performs a special attack. So it's pretty much you're trying to deal DPS to the boss here, while also killing these guys before they can get... don't know why I can't hit them. Killing these guys before they... Oh, I guess I'm still hitting him. His hitbox is just so large. But, yeah. As you can see, my wallet just says hit area. But once he gets to, I think, 66% health, it moves on to the next phase. It might have already done that. I'm not sure. I'm bad with mental math in the middle of a boss fight. But, yeah. So, pretty much his first phase has what is called Hellfire Wave, which is just like a wave of hellfire. And, yep, that would probably be it. I really hope it doesn't send the whole forest on fire. I'll have to try and do damage control on that tree over there at least. But, oh, yep, we're on phase 2. So in phase 2, it also spawns those demons there. Or the behemoths, not the demons. They're all demons. And, actually... well, that works really well. But, I keep hitting the hitbox, so if I use my AoE on this, it, kind of tears them to shreds. And this also has instant damage, slowness, and I think weakness was something else. But yeah, and I still have my buffs, right? Well, it's hard to tell, but I do still have my very overpowered strength. But yeah, in the second phase, let's see. Behemoth spawn, they work the same as the Belfs did. We're transferring orbs to him, and once he gets enough orbs, he'll do Hellfire Wall, which is a bit more powerful. And now when he gets to 20% health, he'll go to his final phase, and he's healing a decent bit. I don't know, it might be my weapon or some of the effects oh, it might be instant damage on this, isn't it? That's probably doing it, because this has a chance to instant damage, but for undead, instant damage heals, and I think he might be classed as undead. Whoops. Oh, that would be Hellfire Wall. Ah. Ow. Although I'm not sure if it hurts me much because I have fire resistance, but I'm not sure if that works as it is a separate type of fire. Okay. But, yeah, this is a pretty hard and challenging boss. I'm just very overpowered, as we saw from the Gaia Guardian fight the other episode. But, yeah, and I forgot to even activate this, didn't I? Now I'm even more overpowered. But, yeah, as you see, the damage is capped around 25, though. So I can't just, like, 3-shot him. In my test run, it took a long time, even with the Bane of Pigs, just to whittle him down and double-check through the phases. I guess if I went in blind, it probably wouldn't be much of a difference. Oh, rain. I really wish I could talk with that right now, but I can't. And I don't want to leave middle of the fight, so, I really wish I just had the mod that made it so rain isn't visible. I think I already turned off the sounds, or if the sounds are off. Oh, wow. I think that is now the final phase. Yeah, that's around 20% health. So now everything spawns. I think Nether Souls also should be spawning. And now I have to kill these guys to remove the Hellfire, what is it called now? Hellfire Barrier. So now he starts building up energy on his own, and he'll create a Hellfire Barrier like that. And I need to kill these guys to get rid of it. Or maybe the rain's actually putting it out. Oh, and well, I think a lot of my drops almost got burned up there, and I didn't use a single health potion. Yeah, I think I didn't have enough inventory space actually to get all the drops, but I know he doesn't have very good drops. I think actually that's what I got. That stuff there. Nether stars, diamond. Yeah, his drops really aren't that impressive. It's raining, so actually the rain should probably have put out the fire burning down the tree mostly. So I don't know, I would like to get out of this arena soon enough, but just have to admire this whole boss fight. I mean, granted, I was very overpowered and just kind of destroyed him. What the? Okay. I'm not sure why my draw distance just suddenly got so much smaller. But, it almost seems like, the fog from a Guardian, but I didn't see the text for it. I don't know. And, yeah, but if I take off this and go like this, hopefully we can get the fog to go away. But, I guess Hellfire isn't put out by rain. Yeah, it does seem like... oh, maybe there was an Eldritch Guardian somewhere. Anyway. But, yeah, this is a giant arena for a giant boss. And, I wish it was a bit more of a challenge. It was at least a slow fight, and I'm appreciative of that. So I didn't just, like, 3-shot him, but, it was a pretty cool fight. I think the Gaia Guardian might actually have been tougher. And I actually did not expect the Gaia Guardian to be tougher than Rahovart when I was originally planning all this stuff out. And, oh, hello. But, yeah, it's a massive arena, and now if I come back here, I should end up somewhere in the center here. I did make it high enough that it shouldn't affect that. If we look at the map, let's actually do that real quick. And oh, it actually does come out a bit from the arena. Huh, that's interesting. But, yeah, now between spawn and here, we just have this giant arena on the map. This arena is probably bigger than my spawn base. That's how big this is for scale, I guess. But, yeah, enough of my rambling, though. I think I will just cut and head back to the tower so we can mainly get out of the rain. The rain's really annoying, so, yeah. Okay, so I made it back here to the tower. Actually, I just flew back and didn't even bother to use the Spectre key. And I actually realized I forgot to use these guys in the fight at all. And now I feel kind of bad. Is this a silverfish? No, that's the wolf. So, there we go. Now he's sitting. And silverfish... Oh, don't get stuck in a wall there. I mean, I know how much you like stone, but please don't. And pig. So, I'll just leave these guys here now. I don't think another wolf really needs to come with me, because that was the last boss fight, and I completely forgot him. At least he was pressing for the Gaia Guardian fight, but, I don't know, it was very hectic there, and it would have been very hard to try and keep track of those guys, but they could have helped fight the Belfs, which is why I did want to try and include them. But, yeah. But that's not very impressive loot. Actually, I used more than that nether source to fight the boss, but it was more just to fight the boss than, you know, the rewards I got from the boss. So I'm just going to throw this stuff back in there. Some of it could have also burned up in the fire, because I didn't have enough inventory space to grab it all. And oh, I almost forgot, I put the tools in here instead of back on the respective places on the tool rack. But yeah. So that was the Rahovart fight. I am kind of sad I didn't try it a bit more underprepared, or I don't know, just at the point of the series where, oh, I also should probably sleep. But I don't know, it's just, you know, it's very late series. I have very overpowered gear from all the different mods, but it is a really fun fight still, or a really interesting fight, and I'm kind of a bit annoyed with myself for not, I guess, trying with weaker gear, but at the same time, it's kind of like, this was the problem I faced in the other episode too. It's, if I did go in and fight with weaker gear and then lost, that's kind of embarrassing, because then the obvious thing is, well, why didn't you use your good stuff? But at the same time, I probably could have made these fights a bit more challenging on myself, but I don't know, the point of this mod pack was kind of to become overpowered. Like, maybe not in the sense of other mod packs, but, you know, I put in these mods, and it's more meant as you progress, you will acquire more powerful gear. Like, you'll make better Tinker's tools, you'll make better armor through the different mods and such. So it was kind of meant to build up to the point where you could fight bosses like that. But I guess the adventurer side of me still wants boss fights to be a challenge, and those weren't much of a challenge. But, yeah. And I forgot I was going to go in here, and we have 2 goals left. Finish the tower, and defeat Rahovart. And we did both of them, because that was the last room of the tower, and we defeated Rahovart. Rahovart. I don't know how to pronounce that, bro. It's one of those things that you kind of think you know how to say it, but then as you start saying it, it just kind of, yeah, doesn't come out right. So, yeah. Anyway, sorry for this episode being a bit late, and sorry if it's also a bit shorter and I guess a bit underwhelming. But as I said in a few episodes now, the series is winding down. I don't really have a lot of stuff to put in episodes, and I just really want to dedicate this episode to the last room of the tower and fighting the boss there, Rahovart. Yeah, I think I said it right. I don't know. So, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and yeah, until next time, goodbye.